No, bro, I swear to God.
Two angry women, two baby-denying brothers.
Yeah, you know these kids up to you because you're the only one I was having sex with. I'm not doing anything. Enough is enough.
You need to be honest with me, okay?
I've always been honest with you. No matter what I say, you do not believe me.
The results do not lie.
You're the dog.
I'm not a damn dog. I'm not a damn dirty dog.
Right now.
Today's all about DNA and Who's Your Daddy. I'm backstage with two brothers who share one thing in common, doubts about paternity. Nate, you have a big doubt whether your 6-month-old is really yours, right?
Yes, sir.
You're going to find out today?
Yes, sir. I'm trying to put the cheese on the cracker.
Whose cheese are you going to put it on?
I'm going to put it on hers.
That's right. And James, you have a 4-year relationship with 2 babies, and you want to find out what?
I want to find out.
Kind of rocky or whatever. We try to make it, but for the most, it's rocky. We fight all the time. We yell at each other. We don't know how to communicate because it's so much infidelity.
Does he control you all the time? Is he always keeping an eye on you, following you?
Everywhere I go, he has to be there. He's
right there, right next to you.
If y'all didn't have a block right now, he'll be right here.
Right there.
Right here.
Like a little puppy dog. Just right with you.
Right here.
Doesn't stop. It's because he thinks you're a cheater because his brother tells him how much you cheat.
Yeah, he says I cheat. No, it's only from one incident, like around the time we first got together.
What was the incident?
He said I went to my baby's father's house, my ex-baby's father, and I slept with him.
Do you have 3 babies with 3 baby daddies?
Yes.
You got 3 and 3 going on?
Yes.
A little bit of a history there, Tisha, just a little history maybe? Did you sleep with one of your baby daddies?
No, I didn't sleep with him. I took my daughter to see him or whatever, but I didn't sleep with him, and that's where it all come from for me taking. He feels like my other kids' father shouldn't be in their life. He feels like if he's there, it just should be us as a family.
Please welcome Tisha's boyfriend and possible baby daddy, Nate, to the show. Nate, come on out.
Like that, and what I'm lying about?
You lying
about when you talking about some, you ain't go to that dude's house, your ex house.
I told you I went.
At 12:30 at night?
At 12:30 at night.
And you come back at 8 in the morning?
At 8 in the morning.
No, wait a minute, honey. You were there for 7.5 hours?
That's a booty call. That's a booty call, Bill.
That's whatever you
want. That's a booty call, Bill.
That's what you want.
What did you do for 7.5 hours all night?
Nothing. Sit there.
Just sit there and just look at each other.
Come on now, Bill. Come on.
He been in jail since last, October? So it's been a year now. I'm still sleeping with somebody that's incarcerated? Come on now.
Hey, you could be doing anything.
Me what I can do with somebody that's in jail.
So tell me why you go to this dude's house at 12:30 and come back in the morning?
Because I didn't feel like driving.
Come on, what type of stuff that
were
is?
You drinking or something?
Yes.
You were drinking?
Yeah, I left from we went to a birthday party and then I went
over there. So you were drunk with your baby daddy?
We didn't have sex.
So, come on, that don't make sense, bro.
You were drunk with your baby daddy?
That don't make no sense.
It wasn't just me and him alone. It was me and his whole family there.
Did you overhear a conversation she had with a cousin that you're not the baby daddy?
No, her cousin came to our house.
Tell me what happened.
All right, let me tell you what happened, Bill. Her cousin come to the house or whatever, say, knocking on the door and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? She go answer the door. She like, you up in here sleep there with Nate and stuff, boo, things you don't even know your baby daddy is. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, she ain't know I was in her back room.
Did you tell someone you're not sure who the father?
She ain't say nothing. So I'm in my head, I'm like, what the hell? You know, I'll defend myself, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you want to find out today if you're the baby daddy for a second.
That's what I
But James keeps chirping in your ear that you're not.
Yeah.
Because he's called her every rotten, dirty name in the book. James has.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, and you don't say nothing. You just sit there and let your brother
you disrespectful too.
Okay, but to you, I don't disrespect your brother.
So why disrespect you back and somebody else could do it?
That don't make no sense.
Why do you let your brother
his brother disrespect me than me and him go at it?
Why do you
don't make no sense.
Why do you let your brother disrespect Tisha?
Because, like, my brother, it's the way
it's true. You think it's true?
Yeah, it is. Like, the way she come to me or whatever, like, she'll come disrespect me and my brother see that. So my brother like, well, dang, Nate, you ain't about to do nothing about it. I'm going to do something about it. So that's how that is.
That don't make sense,
yes,
though.
It do make sense.
That comes back to say, I'm not in a relationship with him. He don't have the right to...
This is your baby mama. Listen to what your brother is.
Tell you why you're lying about me.
A lot more coming up. Stay right there. Today's all about rumors, lies, and DNA. And I asked you off the air, James, about Portia, your relationship with Portia. And you just told me, I've always doubted whether or not she's...
No, it's me, Bill.
I'm
let
me tell you.
What about Portia? What's going on with Portia? You don't know if you're the baby daddy of the 2 kids you've cared for since they were born.
That's because when you got people
in your ear telling you stuff, Bill, running around in your ear buzzing, saying something, you know what I'm saying? Ain't you gonna think and question it?
Well, maybe, but you're letting rumors really affect your relationship.
It ain't no rumors. Look, when I said
y'all been together longer than me and Nate been together. Y'all child was already there before me and Nate got together. When I came in the family, y'all already didn't know who you felt like that child wasn't already yours. So don't make it seem like you need
You put the thoughts in his head, he's putting the thoughts in your head.
Bill, I'm finna tell you. I'm about to tell you just like this. So this is the main thing right here too. Now I'm about to get on Portia. So if it's like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking, I go on Instagram, I'm on my Instagram, you know what I'm saying? So I click on hers, you know what I'm saying? You know how Instagram is. It's gonna tell you how long you been even communicating. I see 45 weeks. She talking to this dude. I'm reading,
45 weeks.
Yeah, I'm reading, dropping my kids off at daddy house and another oh yeah, you know what that means.
She might be pregnant now. Is she pregnant? Is Portia pregnant?
It ain't mine.
Let's meet her. Please welcome James' girlfriend and maybe baby mama Portia to the show. Portia, come on in.
Why you came on here trying to show your is a lie? First of all, you're not gonna give me. You know these kids are for you.
I know these kids.
Yeah, you know these kids are for you because you're the only one I was having sex with.
Down and say these kids for you.
He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that.
Exactly.
He didn't have to do that. And then Tisha, he told me that you over here telling him that the baby that if I'm pregnant, that's the baby that's for him.
First of all, I didn't even know you was pregnant until today. Right or wrong, true or false?
Because they didn't want me to. Why you didn't take one? Don't worry about me.
Right or wrong, true or false? When I found out you was about to be pregnant, wasn't it today?
I didn't have no business.
Wasn't it today?
And back to you. No.
Portia, is he the baby daddy? Is he the baby daddy? She don't know. Let's sit down. Let's go. Let me spend time with Portia. Portia, look at me. How certain are you that James is the baby daddy of both?
I'm 100% sure. If he don't want to have no kids, stop.
You forgot to say. You forgot to say negative 100% sure.
That's what you did. Negative 100%. On TV.
Has he been a good dad to those two kids up to this point?
Yes, he's the best father. But ever since she told him that, like we've been having fight. We fight every day.
One at a time.
Can I tell you everything?
Tisha's got the floor.
No, shut up.
One at a time. It's Portia's turn. Go ahead, Portia.
Okay, I had like a thought that I was pregnant in September. So I told him on October 1st, you know, I'm pregnant because I know me or whatever. And he like, well, Tisha told me that I'm not the baby dad. What? She didn't even know if I was pregnant.
Why is James denying the kids and he's careful?
So when did I have time to pick up the phone? I'm asking him now. When did I tell you that? But from my understanding, you told them that I'm cheating on Nate. When have I told you that I'm cheating on Nate?
You didn't give me my money.
Let's go.
When I got out the car, Tisha told me.
James, you got problems.
Buy me a car, so that's what the hell I told him.
99 problems, dude.
Whoever her imaginary friend is.
So she told you this for real?
Yeah, she told me this out loud.
That's why we need a lie detector test.
I told you.
That's why we need a lie detector test.
You did tell me when I had got the test.
Now, hold on, Nate. Tisha.
Crazy. You sit over there.
Everybody.
Both of y'all.
Right now. Tisha, I got a question. Tisha, did you tell my producer that if, in fact, Portia is pregnant, that really James is not the baby daddy if she's pregnant? Did you say?
If she pregnant,
now,
he probably ain't the dad. She ain't the daddy.
Because y'all know.
Okay, but listen, but why you don't tell him? You don't know.
Does she sleep with men?
I don't know.
Ladies,
He did.
Hold on, Portia and
He did
Tisha.
catch me with somebody at the laundry room over there.
He did catch you in the laundry room with somebody?
Yes, let me tell you, my friend. No, listen, my best friend and her boyfriend.
Situation right here.
Was he in the super dry cycle? Where was he in the laundry room?
We was outside of the laundry room.
He was outside.
We wasn't doing
One example right here. One example.
Hold on. Let me hear. Let me say this. Do you girls understand that if, in fact, they are the baby daddy of your one and your two, this whole family's going to be together for a long time?
And you know damn well Faye look just like him. So he needs to.
Why would you tell my producer she sleeps with men and women?
Hey, men and women.
You sleep with boys and girls?
I used to date girls, but what they got to do with anything?
You used to date girls, not anymore.
I'm with him now, and I've been with him for a long time.
What you do now?
Did you know that, James?
Nah, time out.
I go to work, take care of my 2 kids, and I come home.
Now check this.
While he
Can I
be
say
all
something real
under
quick?
me, I can't even. Just like
James
she
got the floor.
I can't go to the store. I can't do out here following.
James got the. James,
now
go
watch
ahead.
this, Bill. You hear what she said? She go to work. Now check this. Before we even hook back, we broke up for a little bit. Before we even hook back up, guess what I saw? I go to her job. She caked up with one of her coworkers.
We weren't together, so
check,
why
no,
does that
we
matter?
weren't together.
She hooked up with a coworker.
Look, we weren't together.
We weren't together.
Look, we weren't together, so why that matter? Now let me tell you, I'm about to lace you up.
Maybe he's the baby daddy.
In Houston, we say lace you up. I'm finna lace you
I'm
up.
my kid's baby daddy.
Hey, watch this.
Own it.
So then, this another one. All right, so to this day, she still work with that dude. So check this out. Hold on, time out. So then,
Let him talk,
look,
Portia.
another situation. Go on Instagram. I ain't finished that one. So 45 weeks, she been talking to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm finna drop kids off with daddy and stuff like that. Boom, boom. And the dude like, oh yeah, boom. So I called dude mama. I found the number on Instagram. I called his mama. I say, yeah. I was lying to him. I say, you know, Portia pregnant, huh? I say, you know she pregnant. You know what she say?
What?
The last time they had sex was back. So you still telling me you ain't had sex?
At the time the baby was conceived.
The mama just told me though.
Let's do this.
So this baby right here.
We got the brothers DNA testers. The up next. Stay right there.
Still don't even explain the reason why he calls me thoughts. They can't name one time that I cheated. He still want to talk about something that happened in the first week that we got together. The first week, mind you, he was still cheating with his ex-girlfriend. Girl, it's crazy.
Behind the scenes drama.
I want to know if she's faithful or not, so I can move around.
You can move around, period. You can move around, period. You know
And cheating suspicions.
I ain't never cheated with your. You was a dirty. Like I said,
You need to get back.
you're gonna see all that.
Headed your way.
If you love watching from your couch, wait until you see us live. For your free tickets to a taping in New York City, go to our website, BillCunninghamShow.com, or call toll-free 888-710-8425 now. Is your man a constant cheater? Is he constantly watching porn or posting dirty pictures online? Is it time he gets help or gets out of your life? Come be a guest on our show. Contact me at BillCunninghamShow.com. Call me at 1-855-US-BILL or text guest at 95902. Message and data rates may apply.
Regina, if you're cheating and you failed this lie detector test today, you can keep it moving.
Today's show is all about rumors and lies, and my next guest says if she doesn't clear them up today, her relationship is done. Please welcome Regina to the show. Regina, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Bill. How are you?
Hi, Regina. Why are you here today?
Today, I'm here to take a lie detector test, and I know for 100% I have passed it. I have been called a whore. I have been called a slut. I have been called a pig. I have been told that nobody will ever want me because I'm so fat. I have had my fat grabbed. If you don't like me, turn your head and go the other way. I don't need you.
Now, Regina, who says these things to you?
It is my fiance.
Your fiance says
Yes.
you're a whore,
Yes.
a slut,
Yes.
a pig,
Yes.
and you love this man.
I'm starting to drift apart
I see
a little
the
bit
ring.
from it. Yes.
The ring's there.
Yes.
Now, how'd you meet Roger?
How did I meet Roger? I met Roger at the gas station that I was working at. I worked 2 jobs. My divorce had come in, and it's that day. And he came in the store and he said, hey, what about me and you going out? You know, I kind of like how you talk and your smile and everything. I fell for it. Loved it.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Met at a
Ring me
gas
in.
station.
Yes. And it's like, it's crazy. I cannot have a man's telephone number in my cell phone whatsoever. Well, take that back. It can be my brother and my father. That's it. That's it. If another man's phone number is in my phone...
A lot of guys agree with that.
No. It's
Women got to have their own lives.
No, okay. No, it has to do with, okay, my supervisor that I work at right now at the YMCA. It's a man. He cannot call my phone and say, hey, Regina, do you need extra hours? It has to be my female supervisor because Roger will say, hey, what are you doing? Are you going to hook up with him? Hey, are you having sex with him on the side? Have you had oral sex with him? No. Have you had sex with anybody since we've been together for 10 months? No. Hey, why do you look at the neighbor? I don't look at that neighbor. I don't care about that neighbor.
He seems a bit possessive to me.
Yes, very possessive.
Why do you want to marry a guy going in? It ain't going to get better once they walk down the aisle.
I look at it this way. No, it's not going to get any better. If you do not trust me now, and you cannot if you had to bring me on national TV just for me to take a lie detector test, if you cannot take my word for it, then I don't need to be with you.
But Regina,
we need to go the other way.
Regina, didn't you cheat on another significant other with another man? Do you have a little cheating in your background?
Do I have cheating in my background? No, I do not have cheating in my background. I have a friend, and I know where this is coming from, that has always been in my corner. No matter what.
A male friend?
A male friend.
In your corner?
In my corner. Whenever I needed somebody to talk to,
you call him.
I called him. If I needed, like, say, money for gas, $20 for gas. Hey, I need money for gas. Hey, he got in a lot of trouble. That's not here. That's not yonder. He's in prison now. I'm still being that friend where he has been my friend.
You're still writing him?
I have stopped writing him. I do not go see him. I do not accept telephone calls from him. I sent $150 right around February where he could have canteen money. Roger found out and thought that I took his money. No, it was not his money. It was my money. I've showed him bank statements. I've done everything. I'm not doing anything. Enough is enough.
Let's find out. Please welcome Regina's fiance, Roger. Roger, come on out.
How you doing, Bill? No.
Roger, why are you so possessive? Is this true? Have a seat.
Bill, first of all...
Tell me, Roger.
First of all, this is not true.
None of it's true.
It's not true.
You had your time to talk. Let me talk. Okay?
Listen here, you need to calm your attitude down a little bit, too.
That's true.
You got a mouth, you got an anger.
You can put that fake face on, okay?
No, I don't have a fake face.
You fool everybody, okay?
No, I do not fool everybody.
Let me talk.
Okay, I'll give you your time, but you better make sure that you're not lying on me.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to tell the truth. First of all, I met you.
Truth. Yeah, I took a lie detector test today that I've told you the truth that nobody has had sex with me for 10 months. Now you got to bring me on national TV?
Okay.
Do you know how humiliating this is?
I met you in December, right?
Right.
Let me talk. I met you in December, right? You got divorced. I was separated from my wife.
Right.
January, you moved in with me, right? February, you don't want me to have no contact with my wife, but you going to turn around and take our income tax money and send it to this man in prison who committed a serious crime, but you don't want me to help my wife out with a pack of cigarettes or $20. But you want to take... Wait. First of all, you did not tell me that you sent this man $150.
Roger!
You told me that you had $150 for my ring, which I found out on your statement that you lied. Okay?
Right.
So you need to be honest with people, okay? You start off with a relationship lying to me, okay? And if you was telling the truth, I can understand.
Roger,
you're trying to help somebody
did you
else.
call her a hoe and a slut?
I'll be honest with you. When she gets me mad,
when
she gets me mad, you can see my mouth. I do have a mouth.
You do.
When she gets me mad, I say things I shouldn't say. I do apologize. When she gets me mad. But the thing is, though, Regina, you need to be honest with me, okay?
I've always been honest with you. No matter what I say, you do not believe me. Hey, I'm not the one that's still married, though. I've got a divorce.
Are you still married?
Hey,
I'm still married.
Hey, let me tell you something. It does not have to do with that. Let me tell you something right now. I don't have anything to hide.
We'll get back to
My wife is still not calling my cell phone. I do not call you out of your name by somebody else's name. What happened last night when we checked into the motel room? My name wasn't Regina. You accidentally called me. That is your wife.
First of all,
and I'm supposed to sit back here and deal with this? No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, like I was saying, you was working at the gas station, right? You told these producers that I made you quit the job. First of all, I did not make you quit the job because of your boss. That's a lie. You quit that job.
Let's take a short break. A lot more coming up. Stay right there.
The moment of truth.
I got lie detector test results right here. Sit down.
LDT.
Did you have sexual intercourse with any other man? You said no. That was
DNA.
When it comes to the paternity, is your man a constant cheater? Is he constantly watching porn or posting dirty pictures online? Is it time he gets help or gets out of your life? Come be a guest on our show. Contact me at BillCunninghamShow.com. Call me at 1-855-US-BILL or text guest at 95902. Message and data rates may apply. Today's about rumors, lies, and DNA. Now, one of the things I don't like is for an engaged man to be calling his fiancée dirty, rotten names, even if she's engaged in the behavior, which she says, no, you can't call a woman you love a hoe, a slut. You can't do that.
I never said a hoe.
Is that true? That's true.
I said that.
That's true.
I admit that.
I know.
I admit that.
Admit to it.
When I'm angry, I do call her names.
Did she leave for 2 days? Did she leave for 2 days at some point?
Yes, she did.
What happened?
This is about a month ago. Again, I was calling her names, got into a disagreement.
You called me a pig that morning.
Okay, I understand. I went to work.
There was no reason for you to call me a pig.
I went to work. You left the house.
I packed up my stuff and I left. I made sure that the dog that we had, that I took care of that dog. Then you sit there and you tell me that if I do come back, that I don't have to listen to you call me names.
Right. You've been doing a lot of talking. Let me talk about this. I want you to tell the audience this and answer these questions.
What?
First of all, we have a neighbor that we have a problem with.
Is she having sex with a neighbor?
No, I'm not, but he thinks I am.
He is.
What
he
woman?
Thinks that I am.
He says you are.
No, I am not.
She used to accuse me with the neighbor who was a female, but she
what was the neighbor coming out?
Now,
she was coming out in short shorts looking at you.
He's behind us in the car. She don't know I see him. She's going to be in the side mirror like this. Open up her mouth. I'm like,
what was she doing?
She was making signs at the neighbor. And she didn't know. She didn't know I saw her.
You saw.
I'm like, Regina.
What? I had no idea that the man was there behind me until you told me.
What about your time cards at work?
No. What about my time cards?
You started working late.
I brought them home to you, but no.
You started working late. You started working late at the Y. You cleaned the Y. You work like Saturday, Sunday, Monday from 7 to 9. Your time card shows you work for 2 days.
No.
Where were you for those other 2 days?
Where was you?
No, wait. You need to sit here and look.
Where was you?
What did my time?
I get paid $400. What? Every 2 weeks? Part time?
I got a raise.
Then when she worked for 3 days, she been on $412.
Where's the money?
You made $12 in 3 days?
I tell you what.
Okay, I'm
why don't we do lie detector test results right now? Why don't we do that?
Let me tell you something. I don't have anything to hide from you.
Okay.
I brought my time cards.
I'll tell you.
Looked at them.
You failed the lie detector test. I'll tell you right now, you need to find a new resident and say goodbye to Bruno.
Let's sit down. Now, Roger, let me do this. I have not looked at the results.
I've been faithful to you.
I've been faithful to you, too, but
what does it mean? She passes a lie detector.
I'm going to apologize.
How big were your apologies?
Apologize.
On your knees.
I sure will. I sure will.
What happens if she's lying to you?
Again, she had to find a new resident and say goodbye to Bruno. And that dog loves her.
One other little element here. This poor woman was battling cancer when you two met, and you helped her through, didn't you?
I sure did.
You helped her.
I sure did.
Wasn't he a good man to help you like that? He loves you.
It's a good person. He might be a good person. I'm not saying that he's not a good person, but I do not need to sit there with this stuff every day. I don't trust you. Then I had to go through the verbal abuse. I mean, you know, there's no reason. He might be able to take it back.
Did you have a reason because of this illness, that cancer you had, maybe to act up a little bit, that he's suspicious?
No, he always thinks that I'm doing something no matter what.
Well, your behavior, Regina. Your behavior. In other words,
what about
she worked at the gas station. Hey, Bill, she works at the gas station. Every man, this is Roger. Roger, this is John. Hey, John, this is Roger. But the females, this is my fiance, Roger. This is my fiance. Come on now. You telling all the women I'm your fiance, but you tell the guys I'm Roger.
Let's find out.
Who am I? You know, what's up? I'm Roger. I'm your fiance. Who's that?
I got lie detector test results right here. Sit down. Are you ready? Everybody sit back. Sit back. Everybody sit back. I've not seen it myself. Let's go to number one. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Number one, Regina, we asked you this question. When you left Roger for 2 days, did you have sexual relations with any other man? You said no.
No.
That was a lie.
Nobody had sex with me.
Number two,
And that's
Regina, during your relationship with Roger, did you have sexual intercourse with any other man? You said no. That was a lie.
That's why, when I get mad, I tell you to get that out of my mouth. And your fat get out of my mouth. Don't talk to my dog. You talk to my dog, you want to get that. You know what's up. You know what's up. You know what's up. I ain't never cheat with your. You was a dirty. Like I said,
you need to get back.
They're gonna see all that. They're gonna see all that. You's a dog.
I'm not a damn dog.
We have a lot more coming up. Stay right there. If you love watching from your couch, wait until you see us live. For your free tickets to a taping in New York City, go to our website, BillCunninghamShow.com, or call toll-free 888-710-8425 now. Is your man a constant cheater? Is he constantly watching porn or posting dirty pictures online? Is it time he gets help or gets out of your life? Come be a guest on our show. Contact me at BillCunninghamShow.com. Call me at 1-855-US-BILL or text guest at 95902. Message and data rates may apply. It's time for you to take control and give my guests some tough love. How would you resolve the issue? Should Nate and James stay with their girlfriends? Call me with your answer to 1-855-TELL-BILL. You hear what other viewers answered and receive some valuable offers. Take control and call 1-855-TELL-BILL right now. You know, rumors and lies have twisted my guest up like a New York City pretzel, and it's time to straighten things out. I got the DNA test results and the pregnancy test. All right, Nate, let's come to you first about baby Faith. What % do you think he's the baby daddy?
1,000.
1,000.
I'm sure.
What does it mean? What does it mean to you if he...
Look at the lip, Bill.
Do you think maybe James is the one whispering in Nate's ear? That's causing all this problems.
From the time I got pregnant to now, he's the reason why Nate feels... When I got pregnant, what I was doing. Nate one time what I was...
I got the test results right here.
No.
I got him right here. Nate.
Come on.
When it comes to the paternity of baby Faith, Nate, you are the baby daddy.
Okay, what the did I tell you? My point exactly. I knew who my baby father was. That's what I'm talking about. I know who my baby daddy is. You don't know. You sit up here and listen to this and he tell you that that ain't my child and that is your child. But that's your child. That's your child. That's your child. And you stay about our business and shut up. And if I'm a side, I can be a side. Push your son. Because he's trying to cheat. You cheat on him. That's why he wanted to live. Guess what? We got two more.
When it comes to the paternity of Bentley, Portia, James, you are the baby daddy.
Thank you. So who's the daddy? Who has my Who's the daddy? Who has my
Got one more. When it comes to the paternity of baby Jamila, James, you are the baby daddy too.
Thank you.
Both of you.
Who the daddy? Who have I been having sex with? Who am I cheating with? I go to work and I come home.
These are two insecure brothers that need a life. This is what they is. They baby mamas go to work and they feel insecure because they we need a lot to take the test out here.
I got the pregnancy test for Portia. Portia, you think you're pregnant, yes or no?
Yes.
And who's the baby daddy?
Him. And if we have to come here again, we can.
Portia.
Oh, you is pregnant.
Thank you. And you the daddy.
You is pregnant. You is.
And I can't wait. Like I said, I know my body. Like I said,
Portia.
He's the daddy. And we can come back here.
But you pregnant.
We have a lot more coming up. Stay right there. A lot more coming up.
No, it ain't no good news. It ain't no good news. Y'all act like just because y'all prove these kids is mine, see faithful. I want to know if she faithful or not, so I can move around. I don't want no disease.
Period. You can move around, period. You don't
Period. Point blank.
You can move around. It won't make no difference to me.
Family filled with DNA doubt.
This is what they is. They baby mamas go to work and they feel insecure because they
And a couple in cheating chaos.
I don't have anything to hide. My wife is still not calling my cell phone.
Got the answers.
Nate, you are the baby daddy.
Okay, what the did I tell you?
James, you are the baby daddy too.
Thank you.
Both of you. Did you have sexual relations with any other man? You said no.
No.
That was a lie. You know, we just cleared up a lot of the rumors and lies that have been plaguing our guests throughout the show, but where do they go from here? Please welcome psychotherapist Tom Kirsting to the show. Tom, how you doing? You know, Tom, Regina is a very good person that went through cancer. She found a good man in Roger, and I think the bubble just popped. Roger is out of the deal. Where does Regina and Roger go from here?
Well, I mean, you know, it's pretty clear. I think everybody in the audience, everybody watching, it's obvious that this is not going to work out.
No, it's not.
You know, and they might be, you know, I think they're both good people. I can see that. I was watching backstage. You know, I see a lot of anger coming out in Roger. I know he's been working on that. You got more work you got to do on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
You're going to have to find a way to move on with your life.
Yeah.
You know, you lost somebody that you love. He loved you.
Yep.
I can't see this going anywhere, to be honest with you.
Regina, what about the ring on your finger? Where does that go? Regina, I think you're the one that got caught cheating, and you're throwing at him the ring.
No, I did not cheat. I know that I did not cheat. I have not had sex with nobody.
I've been telling her for the past months that believe me, I got a mind, a heart. I know a human being. I've been with you every day for 10 months. I see that you've been doing something. I see it. That's why we're here on the show.
Tom, they're not married yet.
That's why we're here.
Now it's time to separate.
So you know what? I mean, you can't. The bottom line is, I always say, a relationship is only as good as its parts.
That's right.
You know, so each individual's got to be a solid individual for a relationship to work.
Right.
So you guys
ain't working. All right, now what about the brothers James and Nate? They're chirping in each other's ears about how their loved ones are cheating. It turned out I don't believe they're cheaters at all, because DNA showed that they are the baby daddies of these three. Where do the brothers go from here, chirping in each other's ears about their lovers?
I got a headache right now, to be honest with you. So here's what's got to happen.
Me too.
Here's the situation here. Here's the situation, all right? This guy, how old are you?
22.
Do you consider yourself a man?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you owe Tisha an apology big time right now.
I feel you.
You do.
I apologize.
You're too involved in their business.
I apologize for telling him or whatever, for me thinking the baby wasn't his, but it was your actions that you do.
Name calling.
Make me believe it.
You know, and what you got to do?
Your brother treat me.
Hold on one sec.
Do I supposed to treat your brother right in the way he treats me?
Hold on 1 minute. We heard enough.
It's a two-way
But think about everything.
We heard enough. Let me talk.
Get your hands on him.
So listen, you got to step up to your brother. You can't let your brother be interfering with your life like this. You know, you guys should try to grow up. You're all. The bottom line is, Bill. The bottom line is we have young people here that are very immature, and the last thing I want you guys to ever do is let your kids watch this episode. Okay? Because if not, then you're going to embarrass your kids.
And Portia, you're pregnant right now, right? There's going to be another child brought into this. The rhetoric needs to quiet down, and the dad's got to be dads, the mom's got to be moms, and these kids deserve functioning families.
Bill, I go to work, and when I do get off work, I come straight home. I don't have no time to cheat. Yes, I was talking to a dude who I work with, but that was like, we weren't even talking.
She was around the corner.
They were talking, Jake.
They were talking. I can't
reaching for her
talk because
butt.
I'm cheating.
When I hit the corner, he reaching for a butt. That ain't talking to me, Bill.
Tom, any hope for these brothers?
I go by what I see.
I'd love to see all four of them. I'd love to see all four of them go bowling and grab pizza one night. I'm just not convinced that's going to happen.
When we continue the bottom line, for more info, go to the website, BillCunninghamShow.com. Want to take a peek behind the cameras? Then follow me on Twitter. Like me on Facebook. Circle me on Google+. Or follow me on Instagram, because you don't want to miss a minute of the backstage drama. It's unedited, unfiltered, and unbelievable. Love watching from your couch? Wait until you see us live. If you're going to be in the New York City area and want free tickets to see a taping of the show, go to our official website, BillCunninghamShow.com, or call toll-free 888-710-8425 for your chance to talk back with Bill. It's time for you to take control and give my guests some tough love. How would you resolve the issue? Should Nate and James stay with their girlfriends? Call me with your answer to 1-855-TELL-BILL. You hear what other viewers answered and receive some valuable offers. Take control and call 1-855-TELL-BILL right now. No matter how pure we might be, we've all dealt with ugly rumors or lies at some point in our lives. So here's the bottom line. It's easy to get swept up in the ugly rumor mills, especially when those rumors are aimed at someone you love. But if you trust that person, then give them the benefit of the doubt and never let a ridiculous rumor wreck a loving relationship. I want to thank all my guests for coming in, and I'll see you the next time.